the river's oil-stained street of Port Harcourt, and the bright light of Madison Square Garden, one man carried Africa's rhythm onto the world stage and refused to bow. He called himself the African Giant, not as a boast, but as a statement, a reminder that Africa's voice, long ignored, could no longer be silenced. In less than a decade, Burna Boy turned his sound into a symbol, a fusion of rebellion, pride, and profit. He didn't just make hits, he built value, transforming Afrobeat from local rhythm to global currency. This is the story of a sound that became a movement, of culture turned into capital, and of the man who roared loud enough for the world to listen. Before the times of Grammys, before the global tours, before the world knew his name, there was Damini Ogulu, a restless boy from Port Harcourt, born in 1991, with fire in his chest and rhythm in his veins. His mother, Bose Ogulu, disciplined, multilingual, fierce, would later become his manager. His grandfather, Benson Idonije, had once managed Fela Kuti, the prophet of Afrobeat. From that lineage came music, intellect, and rebellion. But young Damini didn't fit neatly into anything. He wasn't made for quiet classrooms or the slow rhythm of rules. At 10, he was already tinkering with Fruity Loops, building beats from noise, turning chaos into sounds. In school, teachers called him distracted. He called it destiny. He left Nigeria to study in the UK, but the system felt suffocating, too polite, too boxed, too far from the pulse of home. So he made a decision that would define his life. He dropped out. Back in Lagos, Burna began sculpting a new sound, a cocktail of Fela's defiance, reggae's depth, dancehall's swagger, and hip-hop's grit. He called it Afrofusion, a sound too bold for the mainstream, too wild for the radio, but perfect for a new generation tired of imitation.